I am here at the Ferncliff Cemetery Mausoleum, located in Hartsdale, Westchester County. Outside of the Rosewood Mausoleum, we're visiting the grave of singer that tragically died way too soon, Aaliyah. Aaliyah was an R&B singer, dancer, entertainer, actress, born in Brooklyn, 1979. Her and her family moved to Detroit when she was 5. She made her stage debut as an orphan in the production of Annie at age 6 and got her start in showbiz by age 10 by the way of a popular talent show, Star Search, hosted by Edmund Mann. Her break is credited to her uncle, her manager, and owner of her management company, Blackground Enterprises. Aaliyah acquired the world's attention in '94 at the age of 15 with her first single, Back and Forth, landing number 1 on the 100 singles chart, followed by other hits on her debut album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, which eventually went gold. The provocative nature of the album's title and lyrics, as well as the mystery of her true age at the time, sparked a media frenzy about an alleged union between Aaliyah and R. Kelly. The frenzy blossomed into a barrage of media rumors, unfounded, and it threatened to stop a promising career. In '96, Aaliyah released her second album, One in a Million. Before the close of '97, the album would go double platinum. Hits like 4-Page Letter, Hot Like Fire, and the one that gave my heart to, shaking away any worries of a sophomore slump. Soundtrack work soon followed, from contributions to the movie Anastasia, Dr. Dolittle. Around this time, she began filming on her screen debut in Romeo Must Die. Try Again, taken from the movie soundtrack, which went to the top of the U.S. singles in June of 2000. Following year's self-titled third album demonstrated new maturity, confidence, with Aaliyah publicly bidding farewell to her teenage years. At the age of 22, 2001, she was on top of the world with Grammy and Oscar nominations already under her belt. She had a bright future, and short-lived. Tragedy, August 25, 2001, when after filming a video in Bahamas for an album, Aaliyah and various members of the record company attempted to fly to Florida, and they boarded a small plane. And that afternoon, shortly after takeoff from Marsh Harbor in Bahamas at 6:50, a small aircraft plane crashed about 200 feet from the runway, killing Aaliyah and everyone aboard, with the exception of 4 passengers who were pulled from the wreckage and later died at a hospital. It was later determined that the cause of the crash was due to an overloaded plane. In New York, on August 31st, following her funeral, a horse-drawn carriage carried Aaliyah to her grave. Her third album climbed to the number 1 position in America, while in the UK, More Than a Woman reached the top of the singles chart in January of 2002. Her death was a big thing. I remember growing up. Even though I wasn't, a fan of R&B, you could respect, obviously, success, right? And so this was in 2001, right before, and the story would have lasted, would have been, the tributes would have kept on pouring in. But remember, this is in 2001, right before September 11th hit New York. So when that happened, this story kind of faded away. But I remember, when I was in school, everyone liked Aaliyah, and she was hitting it everywhere on movie sets. I think she was also supposed to be starring, coming up in various other movies. I think she even had a part in The Matrix, if I'm not mistaken. She was also casted as a vampire for another film that she was working on, and obviously that all went for naught. But you wonder with her and how quickly she kind of was skyrocketing. Had she been around, what could have been? Just the short work that you already see from her, that you've seen, I think she would have been one of the all-time greats, up there with all these other recording artists. And there were stories about how she was like really genuine to her fans, like always appreciated where she came, always appreciated the fans. There was a story that one boy was shy, he wanted her autograph, but he was shy, and he was going to ask her, and then he just kind of ran away because she was shy. And Aaliyah just went after him, like, come back, don't be shy, I'm going to give you my autograph, So, stories like that, and it's really a life cut way, a life that was cut way too soon. Rest in peace to Aaliyah.
This business can be difficult, it can be stressful, so, much love to Mariah. Hopefully she gets better soon.
Who would have imagined just weeks later this young, talented, and beautiful singer-actress would lose her life in a horrific plane crash? The images are shockingly contradictory. We see the videos and movie clips of a young woman so full of energy and bright promise. Then the chilling footage of the crash site in the Bahamas. Aaliyah and 8 others on board the twin-engine Cessna were killed in paradise. They had just finished shooting another video. But while some are wondering whether the plane had been weighed down by too much equipment, possibly causing one of the engines to fail, for those who knew Aaliyah, no explanation will ever ease the pain of their loss.
I started to tear up myself, so it hit very close to us here on the stage.
Ed McMahon has known Aaliyah since she was 11 years old when she appeared on Star Search. We caught up with McMahon on the set of his upcoming talent show called The Next Big Star. Ed says he was floored when he heard the news from his talent booker, who was good friends with Aaliyah.
What really disturbing was the fact that she was just ready to really hit what she wanted to do, what we all talk about, hopes and dreams. Everything was going great for her, and that's always makes it so doubly tragic when something like that happens.
I got it. They start you at the bottom and they fling you up in the air.
Aaliyah was as bold as she was beautiful, as she proved in this video diary for MTV. And this star summed up her adventurous spirit to extra with these haunting words.
If I can do it, I'm going to go for it. New experiences, there's nothing better, You gotta take risks in life.